News 4 Jax starts right now with a breaking news alert.
We're following the deadly shooting in El Paso, Texas. Police are now on scene at a home near Dallas connected to the shooter, who is now in custody. 20 people were killed at a Walmart during back-to-school shopping.
I asked the cops, MacArthur, I want to know where my mom is. Where are the people that are in Walmart? Where did you put them all? Where have they all gone?
Officers still tracking loved ones down. 26 people were also injured. That includes 2 children, one the age of 2 and the other 9. Investigators also say they are looking into the shooting as a potential hate crime. The FBI is on scene with a domestic terrorism investigation also underway. The state has the lead. El Paso police say the first call went out around 10:30 Central Time in the morning. The first officer arrived on scene 6 minutes later. The police chief saying the bodies of those killed will remain at the Walmart until the investigation is completed. It's located right next to El Paso's largest mall. Inside the mall, crowds hid inside stores after hearing reports of an active shooter.
On a day that would have been a normal day for someone to leisurely go shopping, turned into one of the most deadly days in the history of Texas.
No one is prepared for something like this. Keep getting asked, how do you prepare for this? You don't. Our hearts are going out to those that have been victimized by a murderer, and we're going to do all we can in this community to come together.
As people lined up to donate blood, 2 federal law enforcement sources and 1 state government source confirmed the identity of the 21-year-old, the shooter, who is from Allen, a suburb near Dallas, but I will not be mentioning his name. Police say he surrendered to police and only had 1 weapon. They did not identify the type of rifle used. With the increasing prevalence of mass shootings in our country, News 4 Jax reporter Maggie Lorenz talked to our crime and safety expert today about ways to protect yourself. Maggie.
Ken Jefferson gave us helpful tips about what to do in an actual active shooter emergency, and we'll get to those. But he says there's one thing you should do every time before you enter into a building, a restaurant, or a shopping center like this Walmart, and that's look for the exit doors. Make a conscious effort to look for the signs that say exit and use those doors in an emergency.
A lot of times we get in a hurry, we don't think about it, we become vulnerable, just like a lot of people become vulnerable in mass shootings such as this. Look for that exit sign, look for those exit doors, look for a stairwell, look for those things. Even though you're not there for that, you just never know, just like these people in El Paso didn't. You never know when this sort of thing could happen.
And if it does happen to you, Jefferson says, run.
Run away from that sound, run away from the gunman if at all possible, get away. Don't worry about your belongings, don't worry about grabbing anything other than maybe a child, and get out of there. This mother shopping with her son this weekend says crowds make her think twice now.
I know I'm more aware of what's around me. I know I keep an eye on the people that are ahead of me. I kind of have a sense about people that are around me, and yeah, absolutely. Especially when I'm taking my 10-year-old son. So I'm keeping him closer. I'm teaching him to be more aware.
Jefferson says if you can't run, hide. And if you do find yourself face to face with the gunman, fight for your life and pick up anything near you that can create any sort of barrier. Jefferson says that it's hard to hit a moving target, and even trained police officers 1 out of 3 times will miss a moving target. Reporting live tonight, Maggie Lorenz, Channel 4, the local station.
Remember, you can keep up with the stories that we're following by looking on your smartphone, tablet, or your computer. Just head to news4jax.com. Everything you need is right at your fingertips.